You can only choose one. You have to make a decision today. Are you picking Radiant Health one person P1H or the new Rocky Mountain sauna?
You're probably asking me the hardest question of the year. Dude, that's a real difficult question. Because on one hand, like I have to choose one? Oh,
You don't have to make a decision first. Let's run through some stuff.
okay. So immediately my mind goes to my use case. Where am I, But see, the thing is, in the one person pause, I don't think I really have space to put the red light in my big. If you were talking about the two person models, I'd probably jump the gun and be like, the pause, the Radiant Health pause. But then we have budget, then we have power.
I also want to bring up a point. In Maine,
Yeah.
I don't think the one person would do the temperature swings that you'd need in like the basement or the garage.
Which one? I think the Rocky Mountain would do better in the basement.
I think the Radiant Health would not perform well up there.
Well, the Rocky Mountain's going to beat it in preheat because of the instant on front heater. So especially if it's cold down there. So I'd have to take that into account. Man, it's
hard.
Hard, man. This is probably the hardest thing.
So I'm going to give you the use case, and you tell me which one you'd choose, okay? And run me through why.
Because here in Florida, either one is fine.
Yep.
You can't go wrong with either one.
Now, the only thing I do want to bring up, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, there's no front heater in the pause.
No.
Do you think that with the calf heater and the Radiant Health that it combats that lack of a front heater, or do you think that you really notice it when you use them, side by side?
Man, that's a toss-up. The real differentiator between them is the instant on full spectrum heater on the front wall, because you have instant surface temperature that puts out heat that greatly affects the preheat time. Heater coverage to the body, though, regardless of ambient, is pretty damn solid in the pause, and I've used that a lot. Let's go. Give me the criteria. My office.
In the office.
Year round. Why does it have to be a one person?
It's got to be one.
All right. Well, it depends on how you want to use it, right? If you want the tech package, if you want the smartphone app, if you want the remote start and all that stuff, what I was going to say goes out the window, right? I don't really care about a lot of that, but some people really do.
Appreciate this, but at a certain point, I'm like, just tell me which one you choose. I appreciate that you take into account 40,000 people, 40,000 other people when you're making these decisions on camera of like what would go well with this. But I want to know, and I think people would like to know because we've gotten this comment over and over again. You've got them both up there; they're sitting there, and there's a guy standing there saying, "I'm taking one of these. Which one is it?"
It's the Rocky Mountain for that use case.
So you're keeping the Rocky Mountain.
Yeah, but have to.
All right, explain to me why that is.
Because in the wintertime, when we keep the heat low, when we go out snowmobiling and stuff, it's probably going to be 2 hours before the place really warms back up past the basement temperature. And the preheat on the Rocky Mountain is faster. So if I wanted to take sauna, you're asking me, this is going to be weird to some people. They're like, what? You go out snowmobiling and then you come in, you want to jump in the sauna? I'm like, yeah, because I might be freezing and it's amazing to come in after muscles are tight and all this stuff. And, jump in the sauna, it makes you feel good, warms you up. But I don't want to have to wait for the sauna to preheat. And if it's colder in there, the Rocky Mountain's going to do better. And because I'm out on the trail, the tech package and all that stuff doesn't help me because I won't be able to turn on the Radiant Health from my phone anyway because we don't have service. So it's like, if my use case was different, the answer could be different. But for that, it's the Rocky Mountain. If you asked me here, I would choose the pause. I would get a pause 2-person. That's what I would get.
So my question is, now we're going to go back to the viewer's perspective. For viewers up north, if they're in a similar situation to you, because I had a feeling that you wouldn't care about the tech package on the Radiant Health.
Here it's kind of cool because I can be at my office finishing some work and be like, oh, I want to do a sauna session in 30 minutes. And because I'm already on Wi-Fi and it's the daytime, because all that stuff is shut down in all my places at night. So I don't sleep with, I know this is extreme to a lot of people, but I don't sleep with Wi-Fi, RF, nothing. You can't connect to shit.
I can verify that. He has it all on a switch, and at a certain point in the night, you no longer have Wi-Fi in Maine.
When it's time to go to bed, everything shuts off. Yeah, and that's how it should be. Like everyone's worried about EMF and all this kind of stuff. Well, you don't even understand when it actually matters the most, right? Unless you've been trained by building biologists and stuff, you wouldn't. I wouldn't. And it's too crazy for a lot of people. They're like, okay, fine. but this is what I do. So you're asking me. You asked me about heater layout. I think it's a toss-up. The Radiant Health one person, even though it doesn't have heaters in the front, is amazing because the sidewall heaters go from over your head to all the way to your feet in the front. So it's only 36 inches wide in the cabin. So if you look at me in there from past videos, you're basically getting wraparound heat in the front because the heater coverage is so stout. You also have the heater in the bench, you have the heater in the floor underneath the tile. That's a toss-up to me when you compare that to the Rocky Mountain, because the Rocky Mountain, it doesn't have the calf heater, but it's got the floor heater and the bench heater, but the sidewall heaters only go all the way to the floor on the left side, and then on the right side when you're sitting in it, or like stage left, stage right, when you're looking at it on the left side, it's all glass. So you're missing a little emitter there. You don't notice it as much because the front wall heater, the instant on, is like smacking you in the face because it's so intense. That is the differentiator, you know, between them. If that wasn't there, I would probably take the pause. Yeah, it needs it. It needs it. But I mean, you're compromising, right? So you have an open glass frameless corner, which aesthetically is absolutely phenomenal. I personally have always loved the look of the pause. For some people, it's too traditional. It has like a crown molding type look with a rounded thing on top. A lot of people think it looks like shit or it's ugly or whatever. I personally love it, but it's pretty difficult to ignore. I have a black office with a black building, a black shipping container barn, and then a two-tone black on wood Rocky Mountain. It's like, for my space, it fits in there really, really well. Aesthetically, it just looks amazing. Not being able to use the features that I'd be paying for as far as like tech and all that stuff, even though if you were to ask me if I would do that here in Florida, I'd probably flip it, because I would be able to use that stuff. You pigeonhole me with this one. Or the Heavenly Heat Eco. The Eco is strong as hell, man. But I mean, the Eco is strong in that little small package. The Rocky Mountain one person is strong in a full size I can move around package. So I don't know. This is the hardest question of the year.
Something I need to throw into, that's the biggest one person besides the Clearlight. The Clearlight one is no, it's not Sanctuary. It's the
Clearlight Sanctuary 1 is like 40 inches wide.
It's big, and that's the biggest one person I had seen up until, I thought it was two person.
Yep.
Up until the Rocky Mountain, and I still think it's a little bit bigger than the Rocky Mountain, but dude, the usable space in the Rocky Mountain is like a lot. Yeah,
that's the Clearlight Sanctuary 1 is absolutely beautiful. That's the one that you like filming in the most when we did like the filming stuff. But the Rocky Mountain just smokes it in preheat. I mean, just destroys it. So, I don't know. You got to decide what's important to you.
You got to talk about price. It's not half the price, but it's pretty damn close to half the price, dude.
Yeah, I think the introductory price of $38.50 for the Rocky Mountain was only on the first 100. So if the real price is, what was it, $42.50 or 40?
So you're telling me after the first 100 sell, it's still going to be below 45?
I think so. I don't know. It's not my company. I don't set the prices and all that kind of stuff. The other one is probably, well, they're doing a Memorial Day sale. So is it like $6.58 or?
So it's somewhere around the neighborhood
65?
of 6.
Something like that. I don't know, dude. We've tested so many of these things. I can't keep track of all the prices. And then when it's a sale, it's lower. And when it's not a sale, it's higher. So it's like, I don't even want to say a price because
you've been getting a lot of crap.
2 weeks from now, all the comments are going to be, but you said. I'm like, I'm sorry. I tried to be accurate, but it's been a week.
Someone the other day was like, you got to stop saying the code Justice gets you 20% off. I'm like, it does on some things. I'm like, it doesn't always get you 20% off. It depends on the sale.
But if it was Black Friday again and I didn't say, hey, code Justice gets you 20% off whatever brand that was, you would be pissed. You'd be like, you didn't tell us. We could have saved 40, like, you know what I mean? Like, it works both ways. So it's like, which way do you want me?
The Rocky Mountain one person might be the best one person sauna on the market right now.
It's a damn good value, dude. If the price was higher, we'd probably have a different answer, right? Because then it would be the same price as the Eco, it would be the same price as the Radiant, it would be the same price as, it doesn't matter what it is. It's like, you're getting a lot for the money. The performance is great, and it's still a huge step up from the $2,500 like Costco, Amazon type stuff. The build quality is phenomenal compared to those. Like, it's built really, really well, stout, and they're gonna have a hard time competing with that instant on front wall heater.
So I'm gonna leave this with a very difficult question. All of them are the same price. because we don't know what the price raise will be for the Rocky Mountain.
Okay.
If all of them are exactly the same price, let's just say right in the middle, 5,500, all of them.
It's still for the main office?
Yep, same scenario for the people up north.
It's Rocky Mountain.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh, dang, dude, that's crazy.
Well, think about it, right? Every single other choice is going to have a solid front wall glass door. You giving up a little bit heater coverage in the Rocky Mountain on the lower right of the leg. The reason why they built it like that, though, if you truly look at it, that's the only way you can get enough wood on the front wall to have a heater in the front. So it's a pro and a con. So if that instant on is going to reduce my preheat time in winter substantially and allow me to like actually use it in a reasonable amount of time coming in from snowmobiling, that's probably the best solution for me for that use case. Now, if you stuck it in the garage gym here in Florida and our winters are 60 degrees or something, this becomes less of an issue and you're able to take advantage of some of the tech packages from other offerings. So if you're a person, because I know that tons of people, like this is the thing, right? I could tell you that I like something or don't like something, but if I'm a person or if you're a person where if you can't turn the sauna on when you leave work, you're not going to sauna 3 times a week, you shouldn't buy anything that doesn't fit that use case because you won't get the health benefit if you're not going to use it. So it doesn't matter what anyone says on the internet. You have to decide what fits your needs and lifestyle. And so for me, I wouldn't be able to do those things even if they mattered. So I would save money, get the Rocky Mountain, and buy a red light instead. I would make the bedroom setup 5-plate and then red light next to it, or rebounder, one of the two. Yeah, so then I'm getting like triple therapy in a small little package right in, coming right inside from snowmobiling. Like I said, different use case or different person, different needs would be a different answer, but you put me in a rock and a hard place. It's forcing me to choose. That's what I would do.
You're welcome, guys. I know he wouldn't answer this without doing this.